Hello, my name is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. Welcome to my Facebook Live on the Life Mechanic. You can find me at lifemechanic.com. And the subject that I'm talking about today is, I don't know if you've ever said this statement, but why isn't it working for me? You know, it's just not working for me. What I'm doing is not working. And so I'll get started here in a couple of minutes as people get on here. So hello, David. Thank you very much for getting on here. Hi, Melody. Hi, Wanda. Appreciate you getting on here. Hope each and every one of you are having a blessed day. Stanello. Maybe you'll do like a verbal message to me on Facebook and you can give me the right way of saying it. Craig Jackman, thank you very much. Good morning. There's my lovely wife, Terry. Thank you very much, honey, for getting on. Good morning, Melody Ryba. I'm going to constantly call her my favorite person. So, hey, BJ, how are you? Barry Norman, thank you. That's Robert to you, sir. Barbara, good afternoon from South Carolina. Good morning. Melissa, how are you? Good afternoon to you out there. Am I saying it right? Just say I'm saying it right. Stellino. Hi, Jacqueline. How are you? Thank you very much for getting on here. Hi, Linda from the UK. Justin, man, got some of the big players on here. Happy Sunday to you. Kevin, how are you? Dan, thank you very much for getting on here. I appreciate it. Derek, how you doing? Very nice going back and forth with you, getting to know you. Hey, Janice, how are you? Hi, Brian. How's it going? Blessed and highly favored? Very blessed and highly favored. PA, Stanello, close enough. All right. Okay, good. No close? No close. Okay. Uh-oh. So, again, like I said, send me a private message with Messenger and give me because you're on here quite a bit. So glad you're on Sunday. Thank you very much. Sarah, how are you? Hi from the sunny France. Thank you very much for getting on here. Hi, Ellen. How are you? Good afternoon. Hi, Ralph. Glad to be here. Thank you very much. I like all the follows, all the little thumbs up, hearts. That's pretty cool. Smiley faces. Probably, I actually had a couple of mean faces the other day. Wendy didn't reach out to me, so hopefully if she sees this, she will. I'd love to help her. Hi, Michael. How you doing? Howdy from Oklahoma. The OK state? Is that or the state where everything's okay? I think that's what it is. So thank you very much. Well, we're 3 minutes after, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So hi, Sarah. All right, so the subject today, again, my name is Robert Hollis. I want to thank you very much for getting on my Facebook Lives. I appreciate it if you'd like, share, comment, do whatever you can. And also, if you want any more information from me, you can go to the cover photo that's above on my Facebook, lifemechanic.com. Get a copy of my book, and also, I'll send some free videos out to you. Also, my incredible wife, Terry, is always doing a new blog almost daily. So you guys can check that out. And she's incredible. So thank you, Jean. Thank you, Karen. And so here I go. So the title today is, why isn't this working for me? Does anybody give me a yes if you've ever thought or ever said, this is just not working for me? Why isn't this working for me? I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm not getting any results. I'm not getting any customers. I'm not getting any business builders. I'm not building my business. Why doesn't this work? Why isn't this working for me? So does this relate to anybody out there? And I'll tell you exactly how to reframe, listen closely, how to reframe your thoughts in your mind, to not get disappointed, to not quit, to not, procrastinate. Again, procrastination is suicide on the installment plan. And here's what you're doing. I know for a fact this is what you're doing, because I do this. It's called unrealistic expectations. Unrealistic expectations. It's amazing to me that if you decided to be a black belt in martial arts, it doesn't make a difference what style it is. That we just don't sometimes ask the questions of how much time it should take. Because I know that a lot of you might have said, well, wow, it would be cool to get into martial arts, be a black belt in martial arts. But when someone tells you that it can take 3 to 5 years, it's going to take at least an hour, if not 2 hours, in the gym at least 3 days a week. You got to practice at least an hour, if not 2 hours, every day that you're not at the gym. And it's also going to probably cost, I don't know, probably $100,000 by the time you go through testing and go through equipment and go through, getting new gis and all the stuff that you need to, going to tournaments, all of this stuff. And what I want to ask every one of you is that when we set ourselves up for unrealistic expectations, then we're always letting ourselves down. We're always letting ourselves down. Unrealistic expectations is also setting unrealistic goals. Unrealistic, I'm going to hit the top pin position. I'm going to make $10,000 a month by whatever end of the year. You want to put yourself into an experience where each and every day, your day just gets better. So let me throw some scenarios out there that I hope each and every one of you will start changing your paradigm. Mr. Ray Higdon, thanks for getting on. So one of the things is unrealistic expectations really mess us up in everything in life. And so what we do is we have a tendency of always wanting to either compare ourselves with somebody else when we have no idea what they're doing behind the scenes. We have no idea, the personal development they've gone through. We don't know if they've been in any sales before. We don't know if they got an incredible mentor and coach. Ray Higdon is one of my coaches. When someone goes out there and spends, you have $50,000 to be coached by a person that makes $4 or $5 million a year. Some of you might look at me and go, wow, he just started his online brand in February of this year, and I'm already over $100,000. You know what I mean? In sales. And it's like you might go, whoa, February, March, April, May, June, July. You know what I mean? So it would be August 14th will be my 6th month. And so I got involved in the online market space, and do I want it to go faster? Yes. Do I want to make more money? Yes. Do I want to help more people? Yes. So what you want to do is you got to really set your expectations and more look at it like a journey. You're going on a journey. What if you just get 1% better every day? If you just got 1% better every day, you're 300% better. You're 300% better in 1 year. And you got to think about this. Listen, 2 years and 5 years go by anyway. But here's one of the things I want to give you about unrealistic expectations is what if you decided, listen, I want to make 6 figures a year. Let's just start that. Now, again, do I know that money doesn't buy happiness? 100%. But here's another thing that I know for a fact, that poverty and being poor, being broke, looking for money doesn't buy happiness. So I tell people, when people say money doesn't buy happiness, I go, great. Neither does poverty. Pick one. See, at least if you learn how to make a abundance of money, which money really honestly only does 2 things for me. It allows me to have choices. I just like choices, whether, to park a mile away or go through valet parking. Whether or not to buy a $10 shirt or a $100 shirt. All it does is give me choices. That's all it does. Another thing that it allows me to do is give to charity. I love giving money and helping people. So it allows me to give to charity. Now, as I say that, don't be one of those people that see this video and say, hey, I'm going to ask Robert for money, because I have even found out by hanging around wealthy people that you want to give money to where you can see the most work done. I give money to the Starkey Foundation, and they help people go out there and help children hear for the first time in their life. And I'm not saying that you don't have a good cause. I'm just saying that watching a child and their parents hear I love you for the first time is just a little more satisfying for me. It gives me more art of fulfillment. It gives me more joy. Not saying that your charity isn't awesome, because I'm sure it is. But going back to the title, why isn't this working for me? Why isn't this working for me? Again, the first question I would ask you is, are you really doing what successful people do? You guys have heard me say this over and over and over and over again. It's easy for me to succeed in things in life if I'm already following someone that makes more money than me, has a better lifestyle than me, it seems to be happier than me. It's so much simpler for me to do exactly what Tony Robbins did. When you interview Tony Robbins and you say, man, what was it? What was the thing that changed your life? And he says, I listened to, it was called Night Training, K-N-I-G-H-T, Night Training. And I rented cassette tapes. And I found a motivational speaker named Jim Rohn. And I went and learned from Jim Rohn. And I worked for him for 10 years. And then I started Tony Robbins, my own seminar thing. So when you learn from someone that is doing exactly what you're doing, now, am I saying that it's going to take you 10 years? Hey, there's Dragon on here. He works with Tony Robbins, so he knows exactly what I'm talking about. So my question to you is on unrealistic expectations is, first of all, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years goes by whether you want it to or not. Wouldn't you agree? So let's say that you needed surgery. All of a sudden, you're not feeling well, God forbid, and now you need surgery, right? You go to a doctor, they diagnose it, they say you got to have surgery. How much experience, how much education, how much practice do you want this surgeon to have? I don't want to be the first person that this person did surgery on. Do you get what I'm talking about? So if you wanted to be a surgeon, if you want to be an athlete, a basketball player, now we're in the Olympics. You see all these people and how many hours and hours to win a gold medal. And I think what we do, I know what we do, because I do the same thing, is we set ourselves up for failure or to quit by not understanding that we're just learning. That if we just keep getting better each and every day, that we get this thing called mastery. You know what I mean? That we work on just getting better each and every day. So some people naturally are going to be better at it than others, maybe because they have a little more outgoing personality. Maybe they have a little more faith. Maybe they're a little bigger risk takers than other people. But we can't judge ourselves by other people. You got to focus on just saying, you know what? If other people are doing this, here's what I do all the time, and I hope that you get this from this message, is when I met my mentor, and he was making $62,000 a month, and it was a check attached to the stub. Here's what I wish you would say about me, or a Ray Higdon, or a Gary Vaynerchuk, or a Grant Cardone, or a Tony Robbins, a Brendan Burchard, is I would say, like I said when I seen that check, you know what? I don't need 62 grand. And pick a number that you would like to work toward that's going to show you some kind of satisfaction. My number was $3,800. Now, I know that some of you are going to go, what? Listen, I needed $3,800 not to get my car taken by the repo man. I needed $3,800 to stay in my apartment. I needed $3,800 to keep the lights and gas on. I just wanted to make $3,800. And so it was amazing that my mentor said, well, listen, let me show you how to do that. You pique interest, you say hello to people, you use the $1 million question, and then you very simply edify and promote and put people in front of me. And at that time, he was in town, but when he left, I put people that were interested in front of his videotape. And here's all I knew that kept me in the game, is that I knew that other people were making a full-time income. I knew that it didn't make a difference what age I was, which sex I was, what race I was, what religion I was. It didn't make a difference. I was able to find other people that, lack of education, it didn't make a difference. I was able to find individuals that inspired me. And I said, you know what? I don't need to make $6,200 a month. but I'd like to be able to replace my income. I'd like to be able to make enough money in the marketing game so that I can see a result where I'm going after it each and every day. And I'm just going to get better, or as I say, gooder. I'm just going to get gooder and gooder and gooder and gooder each and every day. And if other people can do it, I can do it. If I can do this and help other people do it, you can do it. So the only reason that you would constantly say those words out of your mouth is like, why isn't this working? I'm doing this, and I love this statement because you know already it's a lie. It's a flat out lie. You're good at lying to yourself. It's like, I'm working hard. You don't know how hard I'm working. I'm doing exactly what they tell me to do. You know that's BS. You know that's 100% BS. You can't do exactly what successful people do, exactly the way they're doing it, and not get results. That's impossible. So you're not doing what they're doing. You think you're doing what they're doing, and you're probably not asking for any kind of critique. You're probably not asking in any way, shape, or form. You're not going out there and saying, listen, can you critique me? Can you hear what I'm doing? I tell people, man, I would find a mentor or a coach and I would record myself. I would take screenshots of what I'm saying in chats. Now, if you hang around good people, they'll show you what you're saying. Why would you change it? I don't know. Because you like the struggle. Huh? You like drama. Why would you want things to be easy? When someone shows me what to do, I do exactly what they do. I don't change it at all. I want to try to get close to their results before I start reinventing the wheel and changing things up. Does that make sense? And so you got to understand that you want to start saying how instead of why. How can I get better at this? How can I find the right people? How? How can I get to $3,800 a month? How? How? See what I mean? It's like, I'm going to get better every day in every way. You got to start building your morning routine. You got to get into it. You got to change and reprogram your mind. You got to reshape this stuff. And listen, it does take time. Man, is it worth it? Man, is it worth it? I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, if you think of the most incredible experiences you can experience for you and the people that you love, including giving to charities, traveling the world, having free time, if you just knew, it would be worth it. So what you want to do is get up and stop saying, why is it not working? Wow, what a great affirmation. Out of your mouth. Why isn't this working? No one's liking my post. No one's sharing my post. No one makes a comment. I did a video yesterday in the master class, for my Life Mechanic University students. And I talked about all about the whole concept of fear. You know what I mean? And how to get through fear. And fear is always going to hold you back if you don't have true, clear set expectations of where you're going and the experiences that you want, that you're excited to get, that you're willing to go through to get them. Does that make sense? So when you say the words, why isn't this working for me? It's pretty obvious why it's not working for you, because you won't stop saying it. You're not saying, how can I get better at this? How can I get better at this? If other people are doing, I wonder what they're doing. I need to find documented people that have also helped other people become successful. I got to ask them what they're doing. What are they saying? When are they saying it? To who are they saying it to? Some of you are very simply using thoughts that we attract by very simply saying, I want to find people I can help. And you find all the people that need help. I mean, really help. Like they haven't had money in years. Why wouldn't you want to find people that are, disciplined? They know it takes time. They're willing to put the effort in. And they're just looking for somebody like you to steer them in the right direction, to find the information, because they already believe they can make more money. They just don't have the answers. They don't know who to learn from. You see what I mean? So that's how I'm building Life Mechanic University students so fast, is because I've taken the time to put out the information and the wisdom and the training that I learned from all my mentors and coaches and put it in an area where people can just go in there at no cost to them and check out all the videos. So I hope each and every one of you enjoyed this. I thank you very much for jumping on here on a Sunday. Never, ever, ever forget that if I can do it and teach others to do it, my mentors taught me to do it, you can do it. I know for a fact that you can. But you got to stop beating yourself up. Stop that. Stop beating yourself up. Time is going to go by anyway. Just get 1% better each and every day in every way. So I believe in you. I know that you can do it without a shadow of a doubt. So take care. God bless. I'll see you tomorrow at exactly the same time on the same place. So it's facebook.com/givingitforward. Right here if you're seeing this video on some other place. And also I do it exactly at 1 o'clock New York time. I love saying Eastern Standard Time, and 10 o'clock Pacific. Looking forward. Thank you for the people that are overseas in France and UK and everything. Thank you so much for getting on here. And I really, really appreciate you sharing this with everyone that you know. And take care and God bless. So I'm going to go through here quick. Hi, Linda. Jacqueline, Barry, Steve, David, Monique, Sean, David, Dan, Alan, Ian, how you doing, man? Haven't seen you in a while. Chico, September, Kevin, Melissa, Ellen again. Steve, stop advertising on my wall. Do it on your own. Monique, Rita. Let me see here. Dragon, thank you so much for getting on. Ray Higdon, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Coach, Karen. Let me see here. Justin, Brian. Wow, Michael. Okay, there we go. I think I got most of it. If I missed your name, I truly apologize. Again, have a great day. Talk to you soon. God bless. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.